Leticia is calmer than Simiti. Simiti is ruraler than Leticia. Leticia is the city with the most indigenous groups in Colombia. I toured around Leticia by boat. Leticia's culture is more interesting than Simiti. Leticia has more hotels than Simiti. Simiti is the most fishing city of Bolivar. Simiti is hotter than Leticia. We visit the most important indigenous cultures of Leticia. Leticia is more famous than Simiti. We tried the typical food of Leticia. Leticia cuisine is more international than Simiti. We celebrate Christmas with my husband in Simiti. Leticia's food is richer than Simiti's. Simiti is smaller than Leticia. Leticia has more wild animals than Simiti. Simiti is the loudest city. In Simiti, I was visiting my husband's family. Simiti is older than Leticia. The hotel had different types of typical food. We walked through the jungle at night. In Leticia, I spent 5 days in a hotel and it was wonderful. Hotels are more expensive than hotels in Leticia. I spent 5 days in a hotel and it was wonderful. Simiti has more hotels than campsite. Holy Week is the most important in Simiti. Leticia is bigger than Simiti. Our favorite tourist site was the island of the monkeys. Leticia is smaller than Simiti. We visit the historical place on a motorcycle one high. Leticia is the dampest city in the country. My daughter and I got temporary tattoos. I tried the typical food of Simiti. In Simiti, we used to watch the sunset of the river. Leticia is the coolest city. The streets of the center of Simiti are the largest. Leticia is the closest city to Simiti. Our favorite food was piranha in Leticia. The center of Simiti is the largest. Simiti is the crowded city of department to Bolivar. Simiti is more abandoned than Leticia. Leticia has more residents than Simiti. Leticia is a large city with lots of vegetation and humidity. The tourist guides of Leticia recommend use to paint our skin. Simiti's drinks are more refreshing than Leticia's. I toured around Simiti by car. Leticia is the closest city to Brazil. I went on a trip with my daughter to Leticia. The Simiti people are nicer than those of Leticia. Leticia Hotel had extreme sport activities.